Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, I'm Joe. For many types of games, whether multiple player, FPS, or 2D platform, it's desirable to present the player with a list of levels they can play. To access different levels, we will need to unlock different maps. The map button will let players select which maps they want to play. Each map will contain their own level. Today we'll have a look at how to create a map selection in Unit. We will cover the UI settings, level selections, and how to save and delete the data in Unit. All resources are now available on the description box, so feel free and check them out for yourself. Additionally, in order to save your time, I have prepared one project with a complete UI on my Google Drive. If you want to skip the UI settings, you can start from that project. Okay, let's get started. Let's change this symbol to is more than or equal to. We leave the comment begin with 2/. Once our current stars number is greater than the quest number in this map, we can unlock this map automatically. Now we are going to set the UI manager as a Singleton pattern in Unit. Since we will use the star variable in other scripts, the Singleton pattern is a way to ensure a class has only a single global accessible instance available at all times. This is very useful for making master type classes that hold global variables and methods that many other classes need to access. Statics just means it's a variable type which can be shared across all instances of the same class. So it's just useful to keep all stuff together. And we call the awake methods because awake methods will be executed before all of another methods in Unity. In other words, we want our methods called at the beginning of the game. If the instance we are looking for is equal to null, which means we don't have UI manager scripts in our things, we will assign this game object to the instance. We use the keyword this to represent this mono behavior. Else statements, if the instance we are looking for is not equal to this mono behavior, which means we already have one existing UI manager. We have to destroy this game object, making sure only one instance of class active at all times, and we have to remove this game object. And don't forget to write don't destroy unload game object. We don't want to destroy the target object when loading a new scene. Pay attention to here. Don't destroy unload game object should be typed outside the if-else statements. In each scene, we don't want to load the UI manager scripts under any conditions. If we type this line inside the else statements, sometimes we will destroy the UI manager in another scene. I will fix later. Back to map selection script, we can replace the find object of type with UI manager.instance.stars. When we press play, we can manually drag the stars value to check whether our current game can work or not. Cool. Now we are going to update the map UI text information in C# script. We need to update the quest number and the current process of each map stars. Okay, we can use UnityEngine.UI namespace to get access of the UI text tab. Arrays allows us to store multiple objects in a single variable. This single variable will store all of the quest number text type game objects together. Also, we declare another two text type variables called log stars text and unlog stars text with the arrays. There are 4 map buttons in the scene. Each map button has attached to the map selection script. So we can declare map selection type called map selections. Also, we use array to store map selections objects together. Declaring them as a public means that it can be accessed from outside the class, and the variable are shown and added on the component in the inspector. Let's first update the stars UI on locked status. Inside the methods, we need to update two things: the quest number on the map and the stars number. Since we have 4 maps, we can use for loop to execute a set of statements 4 times. If the map selection public Boolean variable is unlocked is equal to false, which means this map is locked. In other words, the stars number should display looks like this. The current stars number add the slash add the total stars number in this map. We can get access the current stars number from the UI Manager script. The total stars number can be calculated by using end level values multiplied by 3. Each level provides at most 3 stars to player. We can call these methods inside the update methods to check the result first. Bend to Unity and select the UI canvas. Drag the references to their corresponding slots. When we press play, we can see the stars number can change according to the level numbers now. In map 1, we only have 2 levels, so that the total stars number should be 6. In map 2, we have 3 levels. Total levels count is 5. The stars number is 15. Perfect. Additional, we can say quest stars text I dot text is equal to map selection I dot quest number dot toString. Save the script and bend to Unity. We can see the quest text UI can be displayed according to their own variables in our code. Also, we can drag the stars number in the inspector to check the result. If it's hard for us to find the stars variable in the inspector, you can change the order of this variable in the script, or write header and write the description text inside the double quotes, using these property attributes to add a header above some fields in the inspector. Then, we can use the same way to create another method called updateUnlockStarsUI. This method focuses on the unlock map stars UI display. The reason why we didn't combine these two parts together is that we will add more features inside these two methods. In order to see clearly, I have separated into 2 methods. After we achieve all functions and our project works perfect, we can focus on the code refactoring. Then, we create one single method to update our current stars number. Declare one new text variable called starText to hold a reference to the UI text component on our UI text game object. Call these 3 methods inside the update methods. Bend to Unity, drag the stars text game object to their right position. When we press play, our stars number can display dynamically. Cool. Although there is still some unnatural text display in our game, we can leave the comment and fix later. The next step is to create one method called pressMapButton. This method will be triggered when our map button is pressed. We will move to their own level selection panel. The map selection panel will deactivate at the same time. We can only click this map and move to this level selection panel when this map is unlocked. If map selection dot is unlocked is equal to true. In here, I use one parameter called _map index. The parameter will be added on the button component OnClick event. Each map contains different map index. If this map is unlocked, we want our corresponding level selection panel set active to be true. We can use _map index to represent the index of this array element. Also, we want our map selection panel set active to be false. Bind to Unity and select all of the map button game objects. Click the Add button and add one event on button component. Drag the canvas to this slot and choose to our press map button methods. Each map has its own map index parameter. When we press play, once we click the lock map, the console window will display the correct information to us. If we press the Map 1 button, we will move to the Map 1 level selection panel. Meanwhile, the map selection panel deactive. If we change the stars value and receive more stars, when we choose to click another map, we can also open their own level selection panel as well. Nice! Let's simply create one bank button method. We want our map selection set active to be true. Also, we want all of the level selection panel set active to be false. We use for loop to iterate these statements. Bind to Unity, select all of the bank button game objects. Actually, they are UI images now. We need to add the button component first. Then, add one click event on their button component. Drag the UI manager script and select the bank button methods. When we press play, making sure bank button in their level selection can work. Perfect. Now we have almost complete map selection part. In level selection part, if we press the first level button, we want to move to level 1 things and play this level. If we get at least 1 star, we can unlock the next level and continue to play. If we receive enough stars which is greater than the quest number in the next map, we can unlock the next map. This is the main logic of this episode. Actually, I have published one episode called Level Selection. This video explains how to unlock the next level in level selection. But don't worry, let's continue to finish this project. Open the UI Manager script. Create one method called SceneTransition methods. Since we will make the scenes transition, we have to use Unity Engine.SceneManager namespace. The parameter is the string type variable that accepts the values passed into these methods. We use SceneManager.loadScene to load the scenes by its name in build settings. Select all of the level buttons. Add the button component. Drag the UI Manager to the OnClick event. Finally, choose to the scenes transition methods. Copy and paste the scene's name to their parameter. Scenes has to be added to the scenes in build area. Now we can move to the scenes 1. The next step is to create one stars button method. In this level, we can simulate the game result by pressing each star button. Right-click on the hierarchy, click on empty game object, and we are going to call this one single level. This one is going to be the game object that is hold our game script, also called single level. The first private is an integer number that is called level stars number. The default value is 0. So this integer number will track down how many stars do we have in this level. Then we have another public integer variable that is called level index. we define one method called press start button. This method will be triggered when we press one of the buttons in the scene. Since each button will return different stars number to our player, we can pass one parameter. This parameter is an integer type variable that accepts the values passed into this method. When we press the button, our current stars number will be assigned to the underscore stars number. In here, we don't want to save the stars number data at all times if our current stars number is less than the highest record stars number. We can use PlayerPrefs.getInt to get access of the record in this level. PlayerPrefs.getInt returns the value corresponding to key in the preference field if it exists. If it doesn't exist, it will return the default value. The default value is 0. We use double quotes string type LV and add the level index. So in the level 1, the key is LV1. This key will match with one value. This value will save the stars record. If our stars number is greater than his record, which means we are allowed to save this data. In other words, if we receive 1 star in this game, where we have already received 3 stars before, we will not save our current stars number as a new record. PlayerPref.setInt sets the value of preferences identified by key. This key we called LV at the level index. Each level has their different level index, so that each level has their unique key to save their unique level stars highest record. We can use debug.log to check whether our highest stars number will be saved in Unity or not. Additionally, if we press each star button, we want to return to our map selection panel. Back to UI Manager script, we can create one method called bank map selection. Map selection panel set active to be true, while all of the level selection panels to be false. Since manager.load things, copy and paste the map selection things name inside the parenthesis. Finally, don't forget to call these methods inside the press start button methods. Select the single level game object. Set the level index to 1. Select all of the buttons. Press the Add button on Button component. Drag the single level script and choose to the Press Start button methods. Edit each parameter and press play. Skip this area first. When we press the third button, we will receive 2 stars in Unity. Even we press the second button again, the console window will still run the first result. In other words, Unity will not save the lower stars number. Once we press the last button, we will get 3 stars number. The console window will display the new result because once our current stars number is greater than our previous record, the Unity will save the new data. The error happens on here. We missed the map selection script in other things. The map selection comes from our UI manager. In other words, we did not get access to the UI manager in other script. However, we have already set the UI manager as a singleton pattern. It shouldn't be destroyed when we move to a new scene. So here is the problem. We should move this line outside of the else statements, making sure in each scene there is only one UI manager script without any condition. We can use PlayerPrefs.deleteAll. This method can remove all keys and values from the preferences and delete all current settings in the PlayerPref, and the values or key has previously been set up are then reset. Be careful when you use it. If you want to delete the data, you can use this method only once and command it. Otherwise, you will no longer save the data because you call these methods each time in star methods. The next step is to unlock our next level button. To do this, we have to create another C# script called level selection. This script will control two statics of the level button and determines whether this button is unlocked according to his previous level button situation. Select all of the level buttons. Add the level selection script. Go to Visual Studio. We have one Boolean variable that is called isUnlocked. The default value is false. Then create one new image variable called LockedImage to hold the references to the UI Manager component on our UI LockedImageGame object. We use array to store a collection of the stars game objects together. We have defined one method called updateLevelButton. If its unlocked Boolean variable is equal to be true, which means this level button is unlocked and we can play this level. We can say LockedImage.GameObject.setActive to be false. Using for loop allows all of the stars images to set active to be true. Else statements if the value of this Boolean variable is equal to be false, which means our current level is locked and unavailable for us now. We can simply copy and paste this block and change the Boolean values. Then call these methods inside the update methods. Bend to Unity and drag the references to their corresponding slots, making sure drag their own child game objects to their inspector. Perfect. Now, once we receive at least one star, we can unlock our next level button. In next selection script, we create another method called unlockLevel. If our previous level stars number is greater than 0, we can play this level. So we want to get access of our previous level star number. Remember, we have saved the stars number by using PlayerPrefs.setInt methods. We can search for the key by using lv add the GameObject.name. If our current level is 5, the previous level index should be 4. So the previous level index should be the current level index minus 1. This is the main reason why I changed the level GameObject's name as one single number before. If our previous level stars number is greater than 0, which means our current level can play, we can use int.parse GameObject.name -1 to represent our previous level GameObject level index. Int.parse allows us to convert a string type to an integer type. Additional, don't forget to call these methods inside the update methods. Now, when we press the first level button, we can unlock the next level button now. So we can declare one public sprite type variable called starSprites, using array to store a collection of the sprite type game object together. Let's first drag 3 stars images to their slots. We want to put some logic inside this if statement. If our current level button is unlocked, we use for loop to repeat these actions. If we receive 2 stars, we want our first 2 stars game objects change their images. So the repeat times should be the corresponding to the saved stars number. We use PlayerPref.getInt to get access our current level stars number. We can change the stars game object image component sprite property to starSprites. Bend to Unity and press play. Now we can unlock next level. Also, we have displayed the correct stars under the level button. However, we cannot press the second level button Because we did not have level 2 things in our project, we can duplicate level 1 thing and change the level index number to 2. Also, change the level text information. Drag level 2 things to our build setting area. Bend to map selection things. When we press our second level button, we want to move to the level 2 things. Inside the OnClick methods parameter, we can copy and paste the things to name to this parameter. However, we ignore one thing. When we press the second level button, we still can move to the second level things even this map is locked. So we have to add one if statement to restrain this method. Once this level button is unlocked, we can press this level button and move to the level thing. However, the unlock Boolean variable is declared inside the level selection script, while the things transition script is declared in UI Manager script. Each level button has their own level selection script. For convenience, we can command these methods and move this part into level selection script. Inside the level selection script, if this current level is unlocked, which means we can press this level button and play this level things. Back to Unity, in each level button, we have to replace the UI Manager with level selection script and select the things transition methods. When we press play, we can't press the second level button now. Now we can display correct stars number under the level button. Well, we did not update our stars number in UI Manager because we did not assign our data to stars number in UI Manager. That's so easy. We can go to UI Manager. Inside the update stars UI methods, we can say stars is equal to PlayerPrefs.getInt level 1 add PlayerPrefs.getInt level 2, which represent two level stars number we saved in Unity. Now we can dynamically display the stars number in our game. Cool. When we receive 5 stars, we can successfully unlock the second level. The next step is to select the rest of the level button. Add the button component and the level selection script. Drag their corresponding references to their correct position. Then drag the level selection to OnClick event. Choose to the things transition methods. In each level things, set the first level button unlock Boolean variables to be true by default. Then duplicate the scenes 2 to create different scenes. Additional, don't forget to change their level index variable. After creating all of the level scenes, back to map/scenes and edit the parameter to scenes transition methods. The parameter should be their corresponding scene's name. Also, drag each scene inside the build settings area. Don't forget to set each saving level stars number to UI Manager update stars UI methods. In here, I use one lazy way to list all of the saving data. Actually, there are many smart ways to achieve this, such as using for loop. When we press play, it looks nice. We almost complete this episode. The final step is to fix one error. Look at here. The numerator is greater than denominator. Back to UI Manager script, we have to fix something inside update unlock stars UI methods. The switch statement provides a more elegant way to test a variable for quality against a list of values. Each value is called a case, and the variables being switched on is checked for each switch case. The break statement that ends each case will be covered shortly. If I is equal to 0, which means this is our first map, the numerator should be the sum of the level 1 and the level 2 stars current number. The denominator should be the total stars from level 1 and level 2. We used end level minus stars level at 1 and then multiply by 3 to get access. And we can copy and paste this block and change several parts. When we press play, everything looks perfect now. Alright, this is the end of this video. I have uploaded the complete project on the description box. All resources are available now. I hope this tutorial can enhance your experience using map selection and level selection. Stay tuned for future updates from my channel. For more videos about Unity tutorial, Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop and game design, you can click my profiles and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next time.